What is up, guys? I'm Shivam Pandey and you are watching TheTechpreneurs. So recently I participated in my very first game jam named Nikhil Malankar game jam that was organized by an Indian YouTuber and game developer named Nikhil Malankar, and the theme of the jam was rescue. So this video is about how I created my first game for the jam, and it is a kind of devlog. And in this game jam I created my game named Falling in Love. So let's get started. So the theme announced was rescue, which was not exactly what I wanted, and I went totally blank. So after brainstorming for hours,
That's literally how I brainstorm.
I finally wanted to create a game where you have to rescue from love. So I started by creating a ragdoll and added physics to it. After that, I added some kind of grappling mechanism in my game in which the player can click on the screen and a rope is fired in that direction, and the player can grapple through different platforms by this way. And it is nothing but two game objects that are resting on each of my arms, and when I click on the screen, then by a rope script they calculate the direction in which the point is from the particular origin point, and after that they start traversing in the direction of that point, and at the same time they are creating a line. If they are hitting specific platforms, then they stop traversing and a force is added to the player in the direction of the point in which they have collided. And when they have collided with the platform, a timer starts, and after a couple of seconds the rope degenerates to 0 length and 0 width. Also, if you are just clicking into infinity, then after a certain direction the rope would stop and would degenerate. So this was the time when I decided to make this the main mechanism of my game, and basically in this game you have to grapple through enemies and rescue your way out of the level. And then I wrote a script for level generation, which is nothing but 10 blocks that are instantiated side by side at any random angle between -25 to 25, and the player has to use these blocks to grapple his way out and out of the level. And if the player passes the fourth block, then the last block in the series would move in the front and at any angle between -25 to 25, and similarly as the player is going on, then the last block in the series would be coming in the front. So hence we have created a procedurally generated infinite level, and also the elevation of that level would change. It would sometimes go high, sometimes will go low as the angle is randomized. Also the player has to use these blocks to grapple his way out of the level. So you can use these blocks to use your grappling rope and move out of the level, and if you fail to do so, then you will fall down into infinity and then the game ends. And after this I created some kind of camera shake each time the rope hits the platform, so the shooting of rope now is a bit interesting and bit fun. And now it's time to create our enemies. So as I discussed earlier, the antagonist of this game would be love, so I created a heart sprite and also added a beating animation to it. And then I thought for a main goal for this game, that is about falling in love. As love is the antagonist of this game and the theme is rescue, then you just have to save your you just have to rescue your player from falling in love, as you are stuck in some kind of imaginary place that is love land, and you will save this player or rescue this player from falling in love by using this grappling mechanism and moving your way out. Also in this way you will encounter many enemies that are heart shaped, and this is symbolism of love. And if these enemies hit you, then whenever they hit you, then one part of your body turns into red. This is a symbolism of you falling deeper into love, and you just have to avoid this. Also I extended the grappling mechanism to be a shooting mechanism, and it would act as a two-way mechanism, and if the enemies are approaching, you can just shoot your rope in front of them, and if the rope touches the enemies, then the enemy would destroy. So this would be the main goal and the main mechanism of this game, that you have to grapple out your way through these blocks, and you can use this grappling mechanism as a double mechanism to kill the enemies and also to grapple your way out. And if all your part of the body turns red, then that means your lives are over. You have completely fallen into love that you must have avoided, and now the game has ended. And now, as the main portion of the game was done, the player script, the rope script, the enemy script, the level generation script, the block script was over, then I thought of creating the UI stuff. So first of all, I created the score that is on the left bottom corner, and also I created the tap to play display that would freeze the game at the start, and the game would only start when we tap on the screen. Also, when we pass each block, then the score would increase by 1, and if we kill an enemy, then also the score increments by 1. Now, to finish the game loop, I have added 2 conditions in the script to end our game. The first one is that you have touched the enemies or the heart enemies many times, and your whole body has turned into red, and now you are completely into love that you must have avoided, and the game ends. Or the second condition is that you have failed to grapple through all these blocks, and you are falling down, and this could also be said as some kind of falling in love, and then also the game ends. And as the game ends, a quote is shown that gravity is not responsible for people falling in love, and it says tap to continue. If you tap it, then I would write a script that would go to the main menu. After the main screen, I created the main menu, which has 4 options: the one to play, the one for tutorials, the one for credits, and the one to quit. Also, I named the game Falling in Love and added this whole as a quote, this whole quote as a title. Gravity isn't responsible for people falling in love, and also added 2 heart animations down here. And then I added a bit of post-processing to the game, and also particle system to the heart enemy that would be instantiated each time the heart enemy is destroyed, either by touching the player or the player killing the enemy. And then I created the entry scene for my game that any player would encounter when he starts the game. This scene has the main title of my game, also the name of my production, and also in this scene I have tried to create voiceover, and by this voiceover I'd be telling the main storyline of this game. And also I have created a skip button. If you do not like my voiceover, then you can skip it. You can just play the game.
2 hours stuck in love land. Sounds sweet.
And that's all. I created my game, and I'll show you a complete version of this game now. One last thing that I added a bit later in my game is when I hit play, instead of a loading screen, I have a panel that will show any random code that is related to the theme in which we are creating our game, that is about love. And for this time we have a quote like "she was a drug and I overdosed," and quotes like this would be displayed each time you hit the play button. So let's play the game. So that's all for today. Please try my game Falling in Love from itch.io. It is completely free. You can download it for your PCs and very soon you would be able to play it in your Android devices. Also, if you like the video, consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Also press that bell icon so that you are notified each time I post a new video. Make sure to share this video with all your game dev friends and feel free to comment your suggestion, queries, feedbacks down in the comment section. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, dream big, hustle hard, and keep watching How to Game Dev.